Well, this is going to be a massive unboxing video. We're going to be unboxing a handful of knives. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different knives. This one came in a huge package from Lefty EDC's Knife Pass Around. Shout out to Lefty, and specifically from JD for EDC. So check out JD's channel as well. And the box was so big, I could barely put it under the lens here. So I just took everything out of the box. And typically I will share with you the cutting experience and all that, talking through the whole thing. But this time I just took everything out of the box, and which is gonna, go through it from this point forward. Actually, I'm trying to do a video of all these knives, so I won't be dividing this one up. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not a very long video. Size comparison and cutting test will be in the review, individual review for all of these. So without further ado, let's just see what we got, right? We got a RoseCraft Blades knife there. We have a traditional pocket knife exclusive here. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna check out that Penguin with the ultimate, the PP scales, right? So that's coming up there. We have whatever this is with a rubber band, an Axial. Hopefully this is the Axial OTF. So we're gonna take a look at that. We have this guy right here, which looks a lot like a fixed blade. All right, I'm just gonna take it completely out here, and I would just leave it here so you guys can get a sneak peek, right? What fixed blade could that be? I don't know. We're gonna find out here together in just a moment. And these are in no particular order, by the way. We got Real Steel knife right there, the Real Steel here. We have, is this a brand new knife brand? I think so. Dark Bolt design. Never seen that one before, so we're gonna check that out. And we have a Kershaw. Look at that. What a roundup of just all over the place different knives. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of experience. For the most part, I typically separate unboxing videos into different videos because it helps with the YouTube algorithm in case someone's searching for a specific knife or specific brand or what have you. But this time around, we've got them all here on the table, and we're just gonna go through it. Right, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna make some room here. I'm just gonna follow that same order and just sort of unbox them this way. Here we are. Very first one there is gonna be the RoseCraft Blades. RoseCraft makes some really good slip joints at a very affordable cost, and yeah, this one is just that. Right, let's check it out right here. Is there a name for this thing? What is the name? It's the RoseCraft Briarpatch Jack. Okay, that's an interesting name. That took me a second. My brain was loading. Briarpatch Jack. Okay, we're gonna roll with that. And bam, this is what it looks like right here in its full glory slip joint. Ooh, okay, this one has a trick up its sleeve. It has 2 blades. All right, we get to that in a moment. Loving the bolsters on both sides here, looking nice. Kind of this finish here on this bone looking grayish material. I mean, again, I am a baby when it comes to slip joints. I'm slowly but surely getting more into slip joints here as time goes, but loving the shield on this one for sure. Good fit and finish as usual. Let's get these blade opens here, shall we? Bam, boom. All right, check that out. Very interesting sort of clip point blade there. D2 steel. Then we get this other guy out. We got a nail nick on this side. Boom, bam. All right, check that out. D2 as well. Clip point on this one, if I had to sort of give it some sort of geometry. And then we have sort of like a sheep's foot Warncliffe on the opposite side, right? Isn't that something, right? You got 2 blades in one, which is pretty cool. Definitely dig that. And it's actually, you would think they would be ultra thick, but it's actually not as thick as you would think. So that's pretty neat. And flat grind, satin finish on both of these. Nail nick. Ooh, satisfying close. Man, gotta love the acoustics on that. All right, on the open, not so much, because let's say definitely got to get a good grip on it to be able to open it. Good tension from the backspring, but ooh, satisfying close for sure. And that is the first one, guys. Again, review coming out for this one here in a little while. That is the Briarpatch Jack, okay? We'll put it to the side. We'll come back to all of them here at the end. Next, we have the traditional pocket knives exclusive. I think this is the QSP Penguin, and they have so many different varieties of penguins. Definitely, especially love the titanium, jigget titanium versions, which they have in button and non-button lock versions, which is pretty cool. So from QSP, of course, and we got the stickers there. Have a knife day. Got the wolf going on. Again, I'm going a little bit of a faster pace because I'm trying to unbox everything here in one video. So there's the knife. Let's make some room, shall we? Bam, boom, bam. Right, here is the knife. First impression, this is nice, smooth ultim going on. And it feels nice and grippy, believe it or not, right? When you don't add any milling, and you just kind of polish the Ultim. Definitely feels on the grippy side for sure. It's nice and rounded, beveled edges all around, which is good. We got flipper and button lock. So QSP Penguin at last in the channel, guys. As you know, this is one of their most popular models, and we're finally checking it out here in its full glory. Bam! The QSP Penguin in the button lock version. All right. Ooh, okay. Thumb deployment. Good. All right. Gotta have to give it a good flick of the wrist to get that satisfying close. All right. Reverse flick. Bam. Sure can. With the thumb stud. All right. Opening with the button itself. And the flipper right there, which is nice. Right. Good. Satisfying opening. So at least 4 different deployment options for sure. Great ergonomics. Ooh, yes, I think so. Pocket clip is reversible. No, it's not reversible. I lied. Also, not the most deep carry, right? It's kind of a little bit of a trade-off there. So not reversible, not deep carry, but certainly comfortable. That it definitely has for sure. One thing I certainly love is the sheep's foot Warncliffe geometry here. Man, gotta love that. And beautiful hollow ground and beautiful bell satin finish on here. Man, that looks really good. S9 EV, so that's not just any random steel, right? That's not 14C, that's not Nitro V, that is S90V, all right? So that's pretty good steel, premium steel right there. So bam, the Penguin, right? Very popular EDC knife, highly recommendable from QSP. Finally checking it out, and there will be a review video coming up on this guy very soon. We'll come back to it at the end. Moving on to the next one. Next, we have Axial, and is there anything inside this box? I don't even know, because it feels like an empty box. That's how lightweight this box is. So Axial, what do we have? Making a debut in the channel as well, to be honest. We have, what's going on here? Okay, we got a pouch. We have something inside this pouch. Okay, I got this. And okay, I got this. And what do I do with this? I don't know. Okay, well, how about, what if it's not a knife at all? What if it's a fidget, right? Kind of like a fidget toy in a way. All right, check that out. Is it all magnetic? Yes, it is. Man, okay, take a look at this. All right, that was certainly unexpected. Okay, and then we have the, ooh, what is this? Kind of like a toothpick sort of situation going on. This is interesting, guys. So we got the toothpick tool here, or otherwise interesting, nice little pokey tool that you can, you know, stash away and just screw back in. There's water seal. Looks like a keychain. You can rock with your keys, and then you have the, you know, you want to fidget a little bit. Got the magnet right here going on with the. This feels like G10, right? This is a G10 version. A little bit of ASMR, and then we got a micarta version. That is interesting, right? Interesting, nice little sort of EDC. Right, they have different tension to them. So you'll notice there's a bigger magnet back here as compared to the smaller magnet towards the front. So it looks something like that. Bam. This is interesting, right? Well, I was not expecting that, and I'm sure you guys weren't expecting that either. So there you have it. The Axial, whatever the name is for these, I'll definitely put that right down here, made in the USA, or at least we got USA flag there. Again, very interesting. Was not expecting this. So all this, again, will be linked down below, so definitely check it out. Moving on to what certainly is a knife. Now, if you told me this is not a knife, you're tripping. Yeah, this is definitely a knife. We're talking about a fixed blade here, right? First impressions, digging the handles on this one. Is this titanium? Ooh, we got a titanium fixie here. All right, the only pull I'm getting is from the actual MagnaCut, which we have a full tan construction. That's why you see a layer of metal in between. But other than that, there's barely any pull from the outside. So titanium scales here and MagnaCut steel, and a nice, interesting looking sheath. There we go. I'm trying to open it in the most satisfying way possible. Also from Axial, there we go. We're talking. Axial also makes this one, which just looked at their EDC sort of fidget toy here with the magnets. And here's a fixed blade from them. What an awesome execution, man. Holy macaroni. And it feels good on hand and everything. Nice little fixie here, flat grind, CPM MagnaCut going on, drop point blade, good belly to it, good sharpening choil there. And gotta love the stone-washed titanium with the, I want to say it's either flat carbon or Chinese carbon fiber, whatever it is. Definitely looks really sweet. Looks really, really good. And man, this thing is lightweight, super, super lightweight. Oof. Okay, we got the lanyard situation here, also with a titanium bead, right, to match. High quality stuff for sure, right? Definitely. I'm not sure what the price is on this, but it will be a premium fixie for sure. So, and satisfying going in and out of the sheath. Oof, okay. Yeah, definitely want to check out. Of course, guys, I'll be carrying all of these nice. So you can put this on your belt and you get to adjust the tension, right? That's pretty cool. I'll be carrying all of these nice, and there will be separate review videos for all of these, but we've got to move on, right? What else is there, right? Moving on to the next one. We got Real Steel, and this is the Ventus, right? So let's see what the Ventus is all about. We got the instructions here. We have ATS, Adjustable Tension System. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Here are your specs if you want to pause the video. N690 titanium. All right, we know we're working with something now. All right, and here is the knife. Okay, let's go ahead and make some room here, putting all this to the side really quick. All right, Ventus in its full glory here. Interesting, right? Loving the titanium already, right? My kind of knife with the monochrome colors going on. Looks really good. We got a fuller for deployment, it looks like. Oh, that's why, Miguel, why would you try to open a knife as a folder, modern folder, when it is a slip joint? Bam. All right, there it is, guys. All right, now that I made a fool out of myself, we have a slip joint. That's what we're looking at here. I'm like, well, what's going on? Why are there no thumb studs? What's the deal here? But we have a slipping, right? Slip joint. Oh, man. That is music to the ears. Oh, talk about a really good sounding, right? Slip joint. Check out the half stop, right? That's more of a, not so much a half stop. That's like a, what is it? 100 and, I'll get my angles right. That's 90 or like 120 or something. And then there's your full 180 or full stop. And man, sounding really good. Whew, okay. Back spring tension here, of course. And we can go to work, right? Feels really, really lightweight. Got a good sharpening tool situation here, or plunge grind situation. And we can get some work done with this thing. N690 clip point, or is it a buoy? A little bit more of a buoy geometry going on there. And a flat grind, satin finish. I want to say the same designer here is the same designer as this guy, right? Take a look there. We just did an unboxing on this one, so check that out in the channel if you haven't already. This one has its own separate unboxing video, but the same designer going on there. But yes, very, very interesting slip joint here from Real Steel. Speaking of Real Steel, we got another Real Steel here. What's the real with the steel, right? This one is, what's the model name? Right, getting a brain fart. The Serenity, and this is also a slip joint. Okay, we are on a slip joint rampage here. Let's see what is going on. Boom. Okay, I'll tell you, man, like they find a way to make these slip joints look so much like a folder. That's definitely giving props for that. We got G10 or wood. This is definitely G10 and N690 steel on this model, the Serenity. And yeah, definitely a little bit of a larger knife indeed. There's your half stop. Ooh, there's your full stop. And oh my goodness, what an interesting geometry here. We got a poon, harpoon going on right there. Good belly, full flat grind. Real Steel, right? We got the designer collaboration on this side and N690 steel going on. We got G10 and Proud liners all throughout. And we have what seems to be a reversible pocket clip. We have a hole here on this side, so there's no reason to believe why it wouldn't be reversible. And this is ooh, one comfortable and ergonomically friendly knife for sure. Ooh, yeah, yes, I think so. So let's do the close. All right, there's your, again, I'm not going to call it half stop, but again, what is this? If that's 90 and that was 120, or it says 150 out of 180, I don't know. And then all the way from there to the close. All right, got a nail nick on both sides. All right, that's good. Again, really good acoustics. All right, check that out. Man, I gotta tell you, yeah, who would have thought? I mean, I would have never pictured a slip joint being this size, but seeing these last two models, I'm like, okay, there's something there I may not have seen before, and definitely feels right at home in hand for sure. All right, so check it out, the Serenity. All right, we're coming back to it here in just a moment. Moving on to the, whatever this one is, right, Dark Bolt. All right, the Dark Bolt design, also making a debut in the channel. All right, let's take a look. Dark Bolt, and interesting, okay. So very straightforward and elegant bucks. And we have a flipper, front flipper, thumb studs. Interesting looking thumb studs, so just barrel looking thumb studs. And what's going on? Is that supposed to be a button? Yes, that is exactly what that is. This is a button. Now, is it? Oh, wow. Okay. That is a button operated liner lock. Check that out. Very similar to the Kershaw Ventus we looked at recently. So button operated liner lock. You can also operate the liner lock on its own. How neat is that? This thing is on ball bearings. So there's your flipper action. There's your thumb deployment action. Right. Good drop shutty. There's your reverse flick and front flipper. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, that is a one satisfying front flipper. I'll tell you that. Jimping starts way down here and it goes all the way through to the top. That is nice. All right. Now, only caveat here is I wish they did the same jimping on the flipper, right? Gotta get some jimping on the flipper too, right? Give the flipper some action there. That would have been appreciated. But interesting geometry on this one. We got a hollow ground. Yes, that's what that is. A hollow ground sheep's foot. That's what I'm gonna go with right there. A hollow ground sheep's foot, and it looks so nice. Like almost like does it have two edges? But no, that is a swedge right here towards the top. What you're seeing there is a swedge. Gives a good personality, and probably the most interesting thing is what an interesting take on the button. It is smack in the middle. It is small, so if anything, probably you got to go out of your way to push the button because it's right in between my index and where my thumb would be. So that's, again, a very, very interesting approach there. So, and the fact that it's not just any plunge lock, button lock, it is a button liner lock, right? So how cool is that? This thing is going to be extremely fidgety. Of course, you can already tell. You got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can deploy this thing at least 5 different ways. So pick your favorite and run with it. That is basically the moral of the story here. Yeesh, man, that is quite the action right there. So this is gonna be an interesting one to carry for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Kind of thinking of the blade shape and the handle a little bit, how that works. Titanium pocket clip, not deep carry, also not reversible, but interesting G10 handles. And we got these lines going on. That's different, right? Giving it some personality. All right, very, very interesting. Not sure what the model is on this one, but I'll put it right here on the screen for you. I can see this thing being super, super fidgety already. All right, we're almost done with our rapid fire unboxing here. Last but not least, we got the Kershaw, drum roll please, Kershaw Layup. Layup. It's kind of like when you're playing basketball, you do a layup. There you go. Kershaw Layup. This one is a crossbar lock with a flipper. All right, where we got, feels like Grivery, like some sort of FRN style handle here. Kind of has the orange peel feel to it. Prow liners and a deep carry reversible pocket clip, right? The standard Kershaw clip there. Let's go ahead and get this thing open, shall we? Bam. All right, full-size knife for sure. Absolutely no doubt about that. Feels good on the hand. Pocket clips are surprisingly comfortable, right? On both hands here with the hammer grip. Feeling really good. We got the crossbar closed. Got some tension there. Okay, kind of calibrate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on? Okay, I don't know how much of a flick of the wrist do you have to give this thing in order to close it. I don't know. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this, you guys? I have never seen anything like it. There's so much tension all the way through where finally right here is you overcome it. Okay, crossbar lock from Bostede. Look how simple this is, right? Just barely pull back, right? Boom, drop. Not sure what the deal is here. Either the Omega springs are tuned to infinity and beyond, or maybe the geometry on the blade tang or the blade back portion here just creates so much tension, right? Look at this. Right, kind of feels like almost as if I was trying to wind back an automatic out the side knife. right? That's sort of what it feels like. I would never have anything like that with any other crossbar lock knife. What in the world? Can I don't know. See, here's I mean, again, here it's just so easy, and click, that's it. Not sure what the deal is here, but I will be carrying this thing. Obviously, I'll be gathering some feedback, just like with any other knife. And I haven't been able to close it even one single time. So it has I don't know. It's just supposed to be some sort of lip joint, Kershaw. What are we doing here? What's the deal? Give me the scoop. Not sure why I can't seem to close it with just one flick of the wrist, right? Should not be this difficult, I'll tell you that. So much tension here is insane. Maybe they over-tuned it too much. Anyways, that's something I'm gonna have to see what the other guys' experience was like. We have a patent pending here, D2 blade. We can tell it is an in-house design from Kershaw, and it is called the Layup. Okay, and interestingly enough, the crossbar lock is nothing like on the Iridium, right? If you want a good crossbar lock from Kershaw, get the Kershaw Iridium. This one, again, I don't know. I can't tell you one way or another just now because it's not making a very good first impression right now, and it won't close with one hand. As you know, with the crossbar lock, you should be able to close the knife with one hand. So yeah, anyways that has been an unboxing of, I don't even know how many knives that is by now. Let's just go ahead and recap. We got the RoseCraft model here with the dual blades, right? This one's probably gonna take up the entire screen, so I'm just gonna keep one out for now, right? And it is a dancer, likes to spin around a little bit. Then we looked at the traditional pocket knives exclusive Penguin with ultimate scales. Then we thought we were gonna look at a knife, but it was like, psych, that's not a knife. It's a fidget toy from Axial here, right? G10 and micarta variants, right? Very nice little like pocket toy, if you would, right? Very cool. Next, we looked at the very premium fixed blade from Axial, right? This one here with the MagnaCut and titanium. That is a sweet fixed blade right there. Definitely excited to carry that one. What I thought was a modern folder, but it's not. It's this real steel model. This is the Ventus, right? Let's check it out right there. Titanium. We have N690 steel going on. All right, another large size slip joint. Again, the acoustic is really good on these. Is the Serene, right? Very serene knife. Then we had this interesting one, very fidgety Dark Bolt, right? I guess is the brand, making a debut in the channel with this button liner lock situation going on there. And last but not least, we have the Layup from Kershaw, which apparently it has trying to keep it PG here in the channel, but this one has a permanent boner, ladies and gentlemen. Just doesn't want to close with one hand. What is the deal here? I don't know. Yeah. So, oh, that's interesting. So I tried opening it with just the crossbar itself, and it would just lock in place. Is that intentional? Is it not intentional? Not sure. So what is this? You have a back and forth motion, but it's not dropping the blade. Am I missing something perhaps? I don't know. Either way, so you deploy it with a flipper, but then on the close, it just won't close with one hand. It has to be a two-hand operation. So anyways, I'll be carrying these knives here for quite some time. I'll be trying to gather as much feedback as I possibly can, and I'll be dropping a comprehensive review video here in the near future. All these knives will be linked down below, so if you want to check out prices, availability, variants, and all that good stuff for each one of these, you absolutely can. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you and at zero extra cost. If you got some value out of this video or just plain enjoyment, give the video a thumbs up. Definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm. You can also subscribe to the channel if you like. I promise you it'll be worth coming back for more. I make knife and EDC content like this on a daily basis, and you will not be disappointed. You can support the channel on Patreon or right here on YouTube by becoming a family member, by becoming a channel member. And I'll go ahead and put 2 videos on the screen there, which I'm sure you're definitely going to enjoy watching next. If you made it to the end, you are the real MVP, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me until the end here. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll catch you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.